G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 27 of our Beginner's Lightning Caster Paladin playthrough, where I made a boo-boo. I recorded the first little monologue opening of this video with the microphone lovely muted, so I'm going to have to go through it without actually having the items at hand because I ate the blueprint and such like that. So the first thing is that I bought the blueprint for the Aetherbolt pendant here. This comes from the Coven of Ugdenbog. And this is a really nice amulet at level 90 for anyone who does Aether or Lightning damage on an Inquisitor. That's us. So I'm going to want to make one of these. However, one of the things is it needs a Vendetta, which is not a problem. We can make Vendetta. Where is it? We need Death Chill and Fervor. So Fervor. We've already made one, so it's already there. So that one and Death Chill bolts. So that is Vendetta done. And that leaves us with an Arcane Spark, which I'm pretty sure I already have the blueprint for as well. Yep, there it is. Only one of these. 12 Chthonic Seals of Binding. So not the cheapest thing. But the last thing I need is actually Kilrian's Shattered Soul, which I had one of. Until I made, hang on, where is it? Nope, not Sepal. Spell. Until I made one of these, which is this thing. Which may not have been the best idea in hindsight. So, oops. But that means I have to go farm Kilrian again, which is not the end of the world, I can do that. But I definitely want that amulet sooner rather than later. So I'm going to head over there now, actually, and I'm going to kill him. I said in the last episode that I wasn't going to commit to this being a farming episode. This is a farming episode, so I'm not going to progress any of these quests. I may do the council, but I'm thinking not. So if you're not interested in farming episodes, you maybe skip this one. I probably should have led with that, so my apologies for wasting 2 minutes of your life. With that said, let's head to Twin Falls, and by Twin Falls I mean Broken Hills, because I need to kill Kilrian. I need Kilrian Shattered Soul, because it's worth a legendary level 90 amulet to me, so that is my priority. After I've done that, I might hit a few totems, maybe go clear the Warden's Cellar a few times to get some more dynamite. But, yeah, priority for this episode is Kilrian, and kill him until we get his Shattered Soul. So, let's head that way. Also, it doesn't hurt that there is a totem on the way. Because, you know, I love me some totems. Also, Treasure Trove. I forgot this spawned here, actually, but I'm pretty happy about it. Rameguard Shorses. Not horrible, but I pretty much have pants covered, so I don't think I'll be making any of these. There's always a chance, but how did that end up on the wall? That's not where I want it. Bring it back down here. Alright, I think three's probably enough, but I'm going to go whole hog. I'm going to go for all 5. And pop. Boom goes the dynamite. Everybody's dead. Lovely. I heard, I think two purples, 2 blues. What did he win? Okay, Armor of the 3, Alders Inquisition, the Eastern Leg Guards. These are also quite good, especially if you could get 2 pieces, so I'm going to hang on to those. The Butcher of Burrich is not so great. Yeah, it is what it is. So I now have all of the pants. Actually, I don't need those because I have another pair of the boots already in my stash. And let's get on with getting to Kilrian. These purple guys are the bane of my existence. Actually had a couple of them kill the Purifier back in episode 3, which well, it wasn't just them, let's be fair, but they were major participants in me having to start again, and I did not appreciate it. Alright, so we've already got the totem. I didn't need to come this way. We've already got the treasure trove. Let's trigger this trap here, why not? Oh, it's not a trap this time. That's unusual. Oh no, there he is. Yep. Skeletal monstrosity, this big guy here. Who I don't really want to mess with because he's basically just a pile of hit points that can put you in a bone cage so you can't run away. Which I really don't enjoy. But we can just run past all this stuff. I don't really care to kill any of this. You definitely can. I'm going to kill the priest though. Because Ravina? Is it a V or a W? I think it's a V. Yeah, Ravina Kerr. Because Ravina is here, and she's made out of loot, so I do kind of want to kill her. Not very good loot, apparently, but, you know, it is loot. We've also got this little hidden area here. If you haven't found the treasure trove, it may actually be in here sometimes. Looks like I didn't really win any prizes for coming down there. Just wasted a little bit of time. Okay, this area also may have your treasure trove in it. If we just come over here, there'll be a treasure trove kind of sitting along somewhere around here. Either over here or down here where the rune just exploded. Let's see if anybody's home here. Yep. Beautiful. And I did just see that star, so I'm going back up because stars are made out of loot. And if we're doing a loot episode, then, you know, or a farming episode, we should at least do a little bit of farming. No purples, no blues. Right, there's 89. And I believe I said I was going to bring Presence of Virtue up. This is +3, so I could take this to 15. Which, yeah, I mean, extra offensive ability is not a bad thing. So these guys are actually hitting quite hard. They're a little bit dead. Storm Herald sounds promising. Priest, thankfully, didn't do too much in the way of healing. Alright, Storm Herald's Visage is a helmet, which means I can't use it. And I should have known that because Visage. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, Vitality Res is not that one. Way over cap, so that's fine. Alright, so here's Kilrian. He does a lot of vitality damage. We should be able to pretty much face tank him. I'm not expecting any issues. And boom goes the dynamite. I don't think it happened. Storm Serpent Loop. Oh, that's a belt. Okay, +1 Nightblade. Huh, okay. So that looks like it's a Trickster belt, or a Trickster set. Alright, well, I need Kilrian's soul, so this is what we're doing until it drops, unfortunately. I've got less than a level before I want to use that amulet. So let's get the boys out, and we'll head back down here to the Broken Hills. So once again, heading backwards. The good thing about this, actually, before we do, let's make some more dynamite. I should only need the one in here for a treasure trove, but while I'm thinking about it, we'll do it now. The good thing about this is it's kind of 3 birds with 1 stone, I guess. Because I get the treasure trove if I can find it. There's a totem in there, which, believe me, I'll find it. And then Kilrian at the end, and then all the heroes on the way. It's actually a decent amount of stuff. And the good thing about killing Kilrian is as soon as he dies, hey, brand new level 90 shiny legendary amulet. Which is going to be very, very useful. Alright, so I don't think we're going to find the totem on the first level, but it is possible. Check here for the treasure trove. This is not an area that I farm often, although I have. I've been through here way too many times. When I used to be farming Musuloki, on my very first character, I farmed this area for Musi. I never really paid attention to treasure troves at the time. I was just hunting for a nemesis. So I have been through here a lot, but never specifically to look for treasure troves. Alright, where is the totem? Hang on. I just have a feeling there's something back here. I have a feeling I may have been wrong. It's fine. We'll move up through here. There's my totem. This one's Forsaken, which is better than the regular one that I got last time. There's my treasure trove. Lovely. Alright, open the chest. What do we get? Combat Medic's Mark. That's, well, it's something. It is a heal on attack, but unfortunately it's a metal, which means I can't use it. But that's my treasure trove done, and here's the totem, which I guess is also unlikely to drop me anything, let's be honest. That priest has got to go. Okay, successfully put that in the middle of nowhere again, so we're 2 for 2 on screwing up the placement on totems. Loot's off, which is good. And it looks like everybody's gone, so I did get some purples out of this. And also some blues. What do we got? Signet of the Fallen. Okay, that's a ring. Spell Shock Tome. Spine Carver. Okay, so nothing really. Pet Boots. And an offhand that we can't use, which, granted, is not horrible. This ring is obviously a vitality damage ring. This is actually a very good ring. I'm going to keep this, and then when I eventually transfer this character over, hopefully I'll remember to take it with me, because rings that have minus resistance on them are really good for kind of min-maxed builds. And definitely are worth keeping. Okay, Ravina Kerr, if that really is your name. Where's that that meme of that black couple coming out of the car? Why are you running? Why are you running? Okay, Demon Slayer's jacket is some very nice vendor fodder. I'm pretty sure this whole sort of complex shares treasure trove locations, so I don't think I actually needed to check that. I did see something drop there. It may have been a blueprint. It was definitely not a blueprint. Okay. Kill that priest. Specifically that one. All of them, but specifically that one. Okay, here we go for Kilrian. I'm actually not sure what the drop chance on his Shattered Soul is. I know it used to drop in fragments, and you had to collect a whole bunch of them to get one Shattered Soul. They patched that out before I started playing seriously though, so I never really had to deal with partial components. Which I am very happy about. Okay, I don't think he dropped it. He did drop it. Alright, beautiful. We are done killing Kilrian. Having said that though, there's a fancy chest here that I kind of want. Stormcaller's Circlet. Well, wouldn't you know it. Alright, so we're going to jump back into my regular farming areas. Do we have Beast Nemesis? Not yet. We definitely will after a couple of runs of this area, because the totems through here are, what are they called? Savage? They're the beast totems anyway. So we're going to have Chupacabra relatively quickly. There's my totem, which I'm pretty happy about seeing. There's bunch of trees actually, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not hugely loving the trees, because they do hit like trucks basically, and we're not exactly stacking armor here, but we got through it. And what's our reward? No treasure trove here. Probably don't need to stack up quite so many of these, but it is fun just kind of pulling the trigger on this and having the entire screen blow up. So I think I'm going to anyway, even though, yeah, I don't have to, but you know what? I want to. Alright, what do we have? Bilewart the Swift is the only survivor. And we got a couple drops here. Stormcaller's Effigy, Rifttorn Greaves. Actually a bunch of blues here. Let's just go ahead and swap off of that page. Cold damage. Cold and lightning damage on the... Is that a proc? Freezes the target solid in a prison of ice. So that's going to be a spell you cast. That's a lot of damage. Oh, double rare here. And I do need some shoulder upgrades. Oh, hello. I didn't even realize that. Here I am looking at all the loot, just ignoring all the plants. Completely disrespecting that guy. Blighted is worthless. Ulzwin's Flame is also kind of worthless, but double rares are good for selling, if nothing else. So this little leg here, you can often find heroes, or if you are up to that point in the Barrowhome quest, you will find, is it Handlevar or something like that? One of the hero Wendigos anyway can spawn behind that house. But there's often just regular hero monsters there as well, so can be worth poking your head up there. Treasure trove, treasure trove. And we got the totem as well, lovely. This is really good. Thunderclap. Wouldn't you know it, it's lightning based, and it's a gun. Alright. So, successfully delayed my totems, which I'm not loving. But that's fine, that's fine. That'll do us, I think. This should honestly be enough to kill all of the first wave, and then the second wave should die relatively quickly as well. Who's still alive? Nobody. Alright, awesome, lovely. So we got Titan Plating. This is a really good drop. End game component here. As you can see, 16 Ugden Blooms. This is kind of the... How would I describe this? It's a combination of Scaled Hide for the armor absorption. Oh, it's not actually armor absorption, it's just increased armor. Okay, I'm thinking of a completely different thing. I think I'm thinking Sacred Plating. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking shit. Anyway. That's a pretty good drop either way. 12% armor is still pretty decent. Let's see if we can get some Ugdenbog Cano Weavers for 295th Street. I know he's looking for some at the moment. He didn't say what he's using them for though, so... I mean, I don't know which one to keep for him. Alright, here's Ulda, the Emberclaw. I'll take these guys out just because they're here. Dreadwalker Cowl, don't really care so much. Is that... No. Okay, that's fine. We've already got the treasure trove in here. We got the bonus totem. That totem seems about a 1 in 3, maybe slightly more than that. But I kind of don't expect it to be there, and I'm just kind of happy when it does show up. Alright, so we've already got the totem out here. I'm just looking for the treasure trove, and just to the left here is a stump, which is a trap. So we're ignoring that stump. Okay, here's my treasure trove. I say this every time I come through here, but do be aware if you are farming this area. What was that? If you are farming this area, just be aware you can have like 7 heroes spawn in this little area. Thunderstruck is good, Scorched Ends is I don't think we actually have a huge amount of fire converted to lightning, aside from on the actual Rune of Callister skill. So these are kind of meh. Alright. We do have a lot of bonus damage to Chthonians. So let's go check the Sorrow's Bastion Bloodgrove Rift for totems. This one not being here I like, because it means it's going to be one of the other two over here. Now, I haven't actually had the perfect run on this particular run while I've been recording, and I've recorded a lot. So I want this one, and then I want this one, I think it is. So I didn't get this one, so it's not going to be the perfect run. For anyone who wants a proper rundown on this particular area and any of the farming runs I do, I did just put out a video that kind of goes through what I do. Definitely shouldn't have clicked on that until after I put the runes down, but here we are. Alright, and everybody's dead? Everybody's dead. Lovely. Alright, where's the loot? Mythical Cowl of Mogdrugan, Dager's Mantle, Astral Robes, blah blah blah. None of this is any good. I guess I'll eat that. One day I'm going to make a Chaos character or Vitality character that can use these. I keep getting these on my other characters while I'm farming, but I don't have anything that sort of uses them. So it's a little bit of a waste. Alright, that's fine. Let's chuck a few of these down. I'm just going to stand here and tank the chaos from these guys while the pets take care of them. That's probably enough. Turn the loot off. Have to cast another skill. Alright, that should be everybody. There we go. Mythical Runic Braces could be good. Arcanum Sigillus. Okay. The Mythical Runic Braces come with actually a lot of stuff that I do like. +2 to Inquisitor's Seal is a big deal. Those resistances are quite good. The energy absorption is somewhat useful sometimes, and Prismatic Shield is also really good. The resistances themselves should never actually matter, but that 10% physical resistance is quite good. Realistically though, +2 to Inquisitor's Seal and the resistances are really good. The question is it worth losing that healing proc on the Touch of the Everliving Grove? And I don't actually know the answer there. Okay, so because we got this one, I know there's no totem up there, so I'm just going to reset and we'll go again. Okay, I think we may have maybe crashed here. Oh, I just alt-tabbed. Okay. Alright, we'll sell this. I don't think I want any of this. Astral Robes does have +2 to Inquisitor's Seal. Decent loss of armor. Ignifar's Presence is... what is that? That's all weapon stuff, I think. Oh no, it's... hang on. Oh, that's an aura. Okay, yeah, no, I want to keep that. So we'll just get rid of all of this. I'm gonna craft... ooh. Okay, hang on. So, elemental damage is lightning damage. Resistances are okay, and +1 to both Inquisitor and Oathkeeper. Ooh. That just made the choice a little bit harder for the amulet. I think I'm still gonna go with the crafted one. But this is also quite good. It's definitely not amazing. I'll have to have another look at the crafted one. But that's not bad by any stretch of the imagination.
Got something you need stashed?
Okay. Actually got a decent amount of dynamite. I've got another 7 Aether Shards, so I don't think we need to worry too much about doing the Warden's laboratory. That's something that can be, if not completely ignored, then at least kind of delayed. How are we doing for beasts? Still hated. It should only take maybe 2 or 3 runs of this area to actually get hated up to Nemesis. So we've got a couple of heroes here. I'm using Ascension just for the extra damage reduction. Okay, everybody's gone, everybody's dead, lovely. Deathlord's Tome. I didn't see any of the crossbows for 295 Street in the last run. I know Avarice drops them, and I'm pretty sure the yellow named cultists also drop them. I'm still not sure what build he's using them for, but maybe he'll tell me. I actually hope I don't get a really good drop, because I'm probably not even going to notice it, and I'll walk straight past it, and then he'll be upset. Or at least maybe disappointed. Okay, I've got my my ancient ethereal totem right here, which I'm very happy to see. So let's go ahead and chuck down a bunch of blue circles on the ground. And you know what? That's probably enough. There we go. Get some more lightning on the go here. Skeletal Gargantuans. They are actually getting through the Inquisitor's Seal now. Getting through that in the armor. There we go. What do we got? Dawn Shard. Tainted Heart is pretty good. Tainted Heart I do occasionally see in kind of finalized builds on metals. You'll almost never use this on an amulet because there's specific components that go on amulets, the Seal of Annihilation, Seal of Ancestor, that sort of thing, which are considerably better. Speaking of, I would love to have one of those components. Either one is fine. Having said that, Aether Soul. Nothing here is an ethereal, so I don't know. Burning Purifier. A fire gun! How many fire guns are we up to in the last episode in this one? I think it's a couple now. I think they've all been two-handers, but it's definitely a couple. Alright, there's my totem. I don't think I've done the treasure trove outside. I definitely haven't, because there it is. Tainted Brain Matter, pretty good. And we got a Cosmic Torrent, a two-handed gun. Aether damage gun. Lovely. Right. Totem, and then we get out of here. Is that everyone? Nope. Wrath Talon's still here. Wrath Talon the Corrupted. What do we get? Crest of Winter Fortitude. Legendary Medal. +1 to Rune of Hagarad. And the Fist of Altos. Which is actually decent. It's not amazing, but it's decent. Alright, let's go check out the Sorrow's Bastion. I'll do the Bloodgrove run again, why not? So I am checking for this totem. I'm not super happy to see it, if I'm being honest. It's in a group of 3, and the one we got last time that was sort of to the north and on the east coast is the one I want. If I can't have that one, I'll take this one, but I don't really love it. And if I don't get either this one or the one I got last time, then I'm just not doing it. Let's actually set this up. Guess who forgot to put all the runes down before he clicked on the totem? Alright, what do we got? Boneweave leggings, rune armor of Ignifar, Beast Caller's cowl. Okay. If I was playing a pet conjurer, I'd be pretty happy. I take it back, that's the low level version, never mind. As you were. False alarm, everyone. Okay, Rune Ward leg guards. These are actually another one with the prismatic shield proc on. Aura of conviction, clarity of purpose. They're not amazing. They're not awful either, but they're not amazing. Right, off to the Blood Grove. Did we get this one? Nope. I've already got... So this is the other one that shares a group with the one we just did. This is the one I want from that other group, because it's kind of close to this. So I want this one, and I want this one. And that's kind of the perfect spawn. I've run this area kind of a lot in the last week and a half, and I think I've seen that once. So it's pretty rare. I think it's, what, 1 in 9? Subjugators of Bindings, not bad. But however many times it is exactly, it's not happening very often. Alright, that'll do. Let's go. That is actually a lot of these guys. And something just really hurt. Okay, that should be the last one there. Yep, we got a purple. What do we get? Death Omen. Puppet Master Links. And a bunch of other stuff we don't really need. Let's do a couple of standalone totems. So this is the Astrakhan Valley. You're looking for a totem up here, which I don't think has spawned there. And then there's 2 more locations over here. So this is another group of 3 potential locations. I do see it up there. And I just want to... Oh, I've already cleared that area. The other location it could be is just here. And I think we're going to run into... Is it Ragrathar? Ragalthar? This dude. No, not that dude. That's Ice Snap. Virulent Maw. Probably sell that. Well, we'll definitely sell that, let's be honest. Let's just keep him away from the blue circles. Away from the blue circles. Alright, and we'll turn that off. There we go. That's what I like to see. Alright. Exonerator, Mark of the Dreadblade, Stoneplate Greaves. These are really good boots. A lot of builds use these in their end build. This is what is going to empty, and I mean empty, your iron bits. Also your scrap, but mostly your bits when you're crafting them. Lightning Gun. Lightning Gun could be good. What other standalones do we have? So, Necropolis Interior. This is another one I like to do, just one totem. Does it spawn over here? No? Okay, we go right. That's what I check for. If it's there, we go there. If it's not, we go this way. And then in this area, you've got one location here, you got one here, you got one here, and you got the one that actually happened this time. And that is just up here. So we'll just clear this out, and then I think... How are we doing for time? Half an hour. We can do a little bit more. I'm hoping to get at least one more upgrade. Did get a few blueprints. I would love to get the Seal of the Skies, I think it is. But I'd love to get a better weapon component, shall we say. Alright, Silverbolt. Hey, speak of the devil. So let me actually have a look at that. So the flat lightning damage is worthless, but 50% is pretty good. So this one, where are we? Amber, is only 25. We're not using the Lightning Nova. We probably won't use the Chain Lightning on this either. Although it is something to spam in between, so I'm going to make 2 of those, actually. Let's reset the session as well. Alright, and we'll go ahead and vendor all of this. So what's that? That's cold and aether. You can keep that. I don't think I want any of this stuff. So that's fine. You can have all of that. Rune armor of Ignifar. That's what I'm wearing. Is this one better? Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Okay, so putting this one on instead of the other one would uncap my stun resistance, which is not that big of a problem. Resistances would be fine. I would gain 2% phys res, which I'm always happy to get more physical resistance. I get a little bit less lightning damage percentage, a decent amount more defensive ability. I think this is kind of a side grade, so I think I'm going to sell that. It's kind of like, it's one of those things where some of the stats are better, some of them are not. Don't really care too much. These gloves are actually pretty good though. Aside from the loss of elemental resistance, which... it's not the end of the world. I would like more elemental resistance than these would give me though, so I think I'm going to toss those. These gloves... I think I want those gloves. Resistances are still capped. Still haven't used Word of Renewal. So I'm going to call that a win. I'm going to sell these. These are actually a really nice pair of gloves for just about any build that does any kind of attacking. Just for that healing winds proc alone, but also total speed is good for everyone. Health and regen is good for everyone. Elemental resist is good for just about everyone. And there's a bunch of skill points on there. All of those skill points are for things that give you regen, I believe. So, really nice pair of gloves that I'm selling.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Let's see what we can get on gloves here. I think we just go for the spellwoven threads again. There we go. That 10 phys res on these is going to be quite useful. We do have now a little bit of crafting to do, and I hope I have enough Ugden Blooms. I do say fairly regularly when I'm playing these playthroughs, these long plays, whatever you want to call them, that Ugden Blooms are the things you run out of. Them and Aether Crystals. So let's see... I've actually got a lot. Okay, never mind. As you were. And then... flat lightning does nothing, so I want elemental... I think we'll just stick with Creator's Cunning for now. And I'm going to craft the Aether Bolt Pendant. Because I think I'm going to use this over this one. This one is quite good. This one I think is better. That minus 8% lightning resistance to Stormbox, I think is better than this entire amulet combined. So I'm gonna toss that. I'll hang on to it. It's a 1x1, which means it's not going to take up much room. It does have +1 to 2 different masteries, so that's good to keep as well. Right, and that was Black Legion Augment, was it? Creed's Cunning. Might be Devil's Crossing. No, it is Black Legion. Okay. So we'll go get that. We'll do another couple runs. Kind of ironic, I'm using a tissue box to prop up my microphone, and my nose is running. Alright, where are we? Olgrim's Creed's Cunning, there we go. Rifting all over the world. Alright, salvage. Keep the item, yes. Keep the item, yes. Chuck those 2 seals on there, and chuck these augments on there. Okay, lovely. Let's go blow up some beasts. I'll have a look at the reputation with these guys as well. I am I am more than a little bit worried about Chupacabra, but I think, yeah, we've got a few more runs before we have to worry about him. These big tree golems, yeah, they hurt. If you get a pack of them beating on you and you don't have a decent amount of armor absorption, physical damage resistance, just flat absorption, you don't have something to deal with it, they're gonna hurt a lot. Alright, we got a hero in here? Nope. Let's go downstairs. I should actually start blowing up random packs as well, just for XP.
Can't do that yet.
Because I need level 90 for that amulet. I've got a bunch of gear waiting for me at 94. Speaking of, so this is Mythical Night Hunter's Chest Guard, which we're not going to use. And which one of these is going to be better? Okay, it's this one, and it's not even close. The bleeding res is maybe slightly not ideal, but everything else is either the same or better on these ones, so I'll keep those. Unfortunately, no Aether Totem there, but that's alright. We got, what's his name? Halder? Alder Emberclaw. Really looking forward to getting that amulet on. The resistance shred on that is going to be quite good. What do we got? No Avarice, unfortunately. I see yellow glows, that's promising. So there's Poweros, and there goes Poweros. There's another one just over here. This is Belia Everthirst, Vampiric. And down she goes. Oh, that's right. No, I don't want left click. Chill spikes. I made the wrong component, didn't I? I did. I wonder how many people have been pointing that out. Okay. Well, R.I.P. Ugden Blooms. I did get the right one though, didn't I? Like I have the recipe. Let's go ahead and search for Seal with one S. Seal of the Skies, that's the one I wanted. I must have clicked on this. Ah, that's annoying. Alright, and now we go back to Homestead. Don't I feel like an idiot right now? Actually, not really. Let's be honest. This isn't the first time I've done something stupid like that. What I might do actually is buy a couple extra of these. So then, that way, I won't do it again because I'll have backups and it won't be quite as annoying. So it won't happen. Have they both got Seal of the Night? Yeah, they do, don't they? Yep. Alright, let's try this again. Keep item. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, so what I was actually trying to do, I was going to put the chain lightning here, and then this is what it looks like. But you can kind of zap in between. It's just a little bit of extra damage. When I was playing the, what was it, the Spellbreaker, when I got chill spikes and put those on another button as well, the damage kind of went a little bit silly. Just because you've got, excuse me, just because you've got something to cast in between. The downside, of course, is that now I'm gonna struggle to walk if there's enemies in the way. But that's alright. A little bit more extra damage. Never hurt anyone. Okay, so I've got the good spawn here. Let's just go a little bit south here. I'm checking for the totem just here. It's not there, so it is going to be in Darkvale Village. So the village now has a treasure trove and a totem in it. So I will head up there and we can do that. Alright, Touch of the Overliving Grove. Okay, okay. Were the previous ones mythical? I can't remember. I think they were. I think the previous ones were better.
Can't do that yet.
And I think I'm going to take that off of my left click already. It's driving me nuts. What I did with the Spellbreaker when I got Chill Spikes, I actually had them on, I think it was on button number 2. And I would just hold that, and I had Chosen Sky Shard on right click. And that seemed to work alright.
Can't do that.
Okay, so in the village here, you can see the Void Touch totem there. That's the only location in the village where the totem can spawn. But there is a dynamite here, and there is a treasure trove potentially here. And anyone who's been watching the channel for more than about 10 minutes has probably heard this little spiel at least a dozen times. So we'll just clear the area out a little bit.
That skill's not ready.
That'll do. Put a bunch of the glowy blue circles on the floor. Almost called them squares. I know my shapes. There we go, turn the loot off. Start the lightning up. Wonder why these didn't all explode. There's level 90, which means I have a nice new amulet to use. And I've got a couple of purples drop here, which are Fiendscale Jacket, another Rune Armor of Ignifar, Mask of Infernal Truth, Mantle of the Patron, Black Grimoire of Ognepesh. Alright, I'm going to finish this area, then we'll go chuck that amulet on. Here's our treasure trove actually, so we're done. Wrathbringer and nothing else. So Wrathbringer is another gun, just for something different. Okay, amulet goes on. Aether Soul. Do we need the Aether Soul? Not really. Did lose decent chunk of vitality resistance though. I'm gonna have to put a soul shard on one of these rings, actually. Or I could do, instead of Spellwoven Threads here, I think there's bleeding and vitality res on a glove component. Let's just go to Devil's Crossing quickly and have a quick look. We'll keep the item. And you know what? I think I will leave this one as is. And I do kind of want more Aether resistance now that I'm looking at it. There we go. What are we using here? Hex's Delight. Resistances will be fine. Is it that one? No. Alright, we're going to the Coven. So the Coven is going to have the Hex's Delight. Potentially something better, maybe? Not sure. Not him. Let's go... Lightning. Sky Shard Powder. Okay, that's 50% plus offensive ability. How much offensive ability? Way more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're getting 3 of those. So they're all getting replaced. I will lose some life. Actually, I'll lose 600 life, but I don't think I care, to put it bluntly. More damage, more damage, more damage. There we go. And then what else was it? I need another one of those. Because I'm an idiot. Guess who forgot he just said he wanted to put a soul shard on one of those rings? This guy. And also, is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Vitality and Bleeding. I can go on the gloves. And a soul shard. Just need one of those. Beautiful. So we'll head back to Devil's Crossing. I think I'm going to put another Aether Shard on that amulet for now. Keep the item. Let's go put that on there. We'll put this on there. I actually didn't need that in the end, but having a decent buffer is never a bad idea. And what was the other thing? Oh, the Aether Soul is already on there, so we're good to go. Lovely. Okay, plus 100% lightning damage and some extra lightning shred. That's really, really good. I can't remember if I needed to reset this, but we're coming up on an hour, so I'm just going to do one more run through here. Hope for something good. Although, let's be honest, I'm not really expecting to get anything in under an hour of farming. Maybe one item, maybe two, if you're having really good luck, but generally speaking, you're not going to farm for an hour and come away with, you know, all the purple gear in the world. Also, it's definitely time for me to go and have a look at both of the builds that I'm going to be making with this guy, because if I've sold a piece of the final build because I didn't know it was a piece, yeah. Well, you guys will tell me in the comments either way. Okay, Runebinder's hat. I think we're getting all of the level 75 sets. Or 68 or whatever it is. Soul's Touch is gloves. Stormcaller's Circlet. Lovely, lovely. Things I can't use. Just what I wanted to see. There we go. Boots of Primordial Rage, Whispers of the Dead, Silver Sentinel Shoulder. I'm pretty sure I've sold a couple of those. Hang on, let's just, Yep, that was worth going back for. We'll just head down into the sewers, or the, Decrepit Cellar, I think it's called. I'll do the totem if it's here, I'll do the treasure trove. No dice on the totem, unfortunately. That's fine. Reflective. Oh, that's the end of him. Let's check for the treasure trove. No dice. We go back. Here's my good friend. Is it Palros? It is Palros. The Defender. And boom goes the dynamite. Down he goes. Am I going to see Avarice this episode? I haven't seen her one time we've been through here. I don't think she's here this time either. There's an Arcano Weaver. I don't think that's one that 295 Street would be interested in. I was trying to put the lightning box on him. I think I got him there. Okay, there we go. Treasure trove. Mythical Doomsaw of Gluttony. Okay. I should start playing the two characters that I'm kind of playing in tandem. I should start putting them on their own, on a shared save with each other. Just so that way they can farm gear for the other one. Alright, nearly done, there we go. All the big boys down. I don't think I got the treasure trove over the other side. But I did get the totem. That sounds right. Alright, give me some Ugden Blooms. Alright, one will do. One's enough. Right. Treasure trove? Did I already get it? I think I already got it. Well, I must have. It's not here, so... There we go. Let's head over to the Sora's Bastion. Just poke my head down south. Figure out if it's here or not. That looks like a knot. Can I get the perfect run? The last one. Can I please get the perfect run? Nope. Doesn't look like that one's going to be there either. Okay, well at least it wasn't anti-perfect. If this was in the village, then that would be the anti-perfect run. Which would not really be a good way to end a series, or a video rather. Wouldn't be a good way to end this series either, but I don't think we're ending the series today. Okay, start putting the blue circles down. And boom goes the dynamite. Who's left? Just you. Alright, lovely. And we got a purple. Purples are good. Riftwarp grass. Okay. So, I mean, we did get a few upgrades. And we got 2 levels, so not a bad episode, I guess. We've got a lot of stuff waiting as well. Well, I say a lot of stuff. We got a pair of pants waiting at 94. Which I'm still not actually sure which pants I'm going to use. Have I got, yeah, I've got the Eastern one, so if I find the Eastern chest, that might be worth using. The armor on this set is not great, but I think, well, the legs, I'm staring at them, they have Physres, but I think the chest does as well. I don't think the gloves have it. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. Just pick up this lore note. And say thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, where we're going to start on Forgotten Gods, and bye for now.